care deeply about this important institution. See, growing up as a kid in Chicago that loved Star Wars and that loved politics, there was something at the Chicago Reader for a while called Cloud City. Anyone remember that? It was a blog. And for almost, to me it felt like a decade. Maybe it was shorter than that. But it was updated nearly every single day with hard-hitting journalism, with facts that made us question how our city was being governed, how our state was being governed. That is the critical role that journalism plays. It's there to hold the politicians, the government, the rich and powerful to account. It's there to expose the inequities and the truth. And in this day and age of Breitbart and Fox News, where we have boiled down talking points and lies, institutions like the Chicago Reader are more important than ever. So that's why I'm here, to stand with my sisters and brothers at the Chicago Newspaper Guild, because in some instances, they're not only my constituents, if you're out there, hey, how you doing? But they also are invaluable citizens that do such a tremendous job on behalf of Chicago taxpayers, on behalf of working people. So give them a round of applause. Now folks, you know what they call when you haven't gotten a pay increase in 10 years? You know what they call that? They call that a pay cut. See, the rent goes up, the cost of milk goes up, your cost of living goes up, but your wages stay stagnant. And what's happened to our sisters and brothers at the Chicago Reader isn't unique. It's happening all across this country, right? It's happening all across this country to workers everywhere, where their wages have remained stagnant. Yet we are producing more wealth in this country than we ever have before. Do you know where that wealth is going? It's going to the top 1%. It's going to the top. So while we're working longer hours than we ever have before, while we haven't seen a pay increase in a generation, they're getting richer and richer and richer. And they're just sitting on this money, which to me just doesn't make sense. And so I'm here today to call on the management of the Chicago Reader to invest in this Chicago gem, to invest in quality journalism in the city of Chicago, to give these workers the pay increase that they deserve. Are you in agreement? So we're going to march, we're going to chant, we're going to bust out Scabby the Rat, and just know that they can count on my support, and they can count on the support of so many of us in the Chicago City Council. Thank you.